Hi guys, I'm sure many of you know where we are on the 6th, and you see that circular red sign saying fire. That's a fairly recently opened bar on the 6th. Now, but the point about this video is upstairs, opening this Saturday, is a brand new gentleman's club.
Hi guys, welcome to Fire Bar ค่ะ
Wonderful. Here we are at Fire on Soy 6, and upstairs is Fired Up on Soy 6, and we're with Matt. Hi guys. And Matt is one of the owners. Now basically we want to run through what's available on this new bar. It's a double bar.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have free pool.
We do. Free pool every day, all day.
Yeah, and your beers are 95 baht a day.
And that's all beers. So everything from
Every
the
beer.
domestic beers to our imported beer, everything's 95 baht. All day, every day, all night.
And your lady drinks?
Lady drinks, 150, which is pretty much the standard across the Soy 6. Maybe a little bit lower than some other bars, but yeah, definitely sitting at the standard of Soy 6.
Right, okay. Now one of the things that a lot of guys really don't like is girls on phones in front of the bar.
Yeah.
It's a real no-no for many guys, I know that. Now you have a rule, don't you?
So we do. We have a very strict policy on a few things. So we don't do any phones out the front. They sit in their cradles near the bar. Look, girls are allowed to occasionally go and check a phone because, you know, they do have family and things that contact them. But for 99% of the time, girls are not on their phones. They're not allowed. We also don't allow any food to be set out the front and the girls eating that kind of thing. You know, we want everything to appear friendly, inviting and clean in our bar. So that's very, very important for us and for our customers too.
Right. Another thing which a lot of my subscribers yak about quite a lot is drink queens.
Yeah.
You know, it really gets on the nerves. I know
And like, I understand that. I've been a consumer myself for quite a while. So obviously with us, we don't allow that at all. Mama-san Fa is very strict on that. So anyone working in our bar, they know that if it's a drink-only situation, then you can probably go work at 7-Eleven. Might be a better option for you than working at Fire or Fired Up upstairs especially. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely none of that kind of business goes on here. They're all very inviting, and all customers should feel that there's an opportunity there, let's say.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Okay, and the other thing was about music. I mean, obviously we haven't got music on now because we were doing a YouTube video, but you commented that your music is low volume. It's not high volume, it's not...
It's not, look, we wanted it to be a situation where we hear a lot of our mates, our friends who will go into a bar, especially on Soy 6, where the music is just almost intolerable. You can't have a conversation.
That's right.
Either with the lovely lady that you're buying a drink for, or if you've gone in with a few friends. So we set out from the very beginning to make sure our music was at a level that you could hear, enjoy, but still be able to have a chat with someone about it when you're in the bar with them.
Yeah. I mean, about noise, the viewers now can hear something in the background, but we're right on Soy 6. I mean, if I just show you, there's Soy 6. So that's where the background noise is coming from, no problem.
Yeah, and that's that's just music playing very softly in the background. Obviously, you know, once 3 o'clock rolls around or 4 o'clock and the night rolls on, the music gets louder and louder from across the Soy and from the other bars. And you know, if that's okay for them, but for us, we want to be able to our customers to be able to have a chat with each other.
And the decor, you've got quite a few sports on your TVs, haven't you? You seem to like that. Yeah,
look, it's another thing that I think is probably unique to the Soy is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 TVs. You know, we have the biggest TV on Soy 6, a 98-inch LED screen,
really?
You know, which is literally the biggest screen they do make. That we invested in. We're not a sports bar, and we're not trying to portray ourselves as a sports bar. We are still a Soy 6 bar, but we will have the ability, and we do have the ability to show things like MotoGP and F1 and some of the bigger sports events when they roll around, like Super Bowl and those kind of things. So World Series Baseball and all that kind of stuff. So it's an opportunity for us just to offer something different again, kind of stuff. So it's hopefully something that people like, you know. And as I say, not a sports bar, a Soy 6 bar with an added benefit of some great viewing. Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, you also have the obvious benefits of Soy 6 in that you have guest rooms.
Yes.
Yeah, which are not expensive.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. So basically, if guys want to relax, they can come here because you don't pressurise them in any way.
It's you know, no one likes being pressured to buy drinks. You know, it's either for yourself or for a lady kind of thing. So we honestly look to speak to our girls about just enjoying the company. Don't be A, that drink queen, and B, don't be that pushy person that's going to annoy a customer, that's going to make them want to walk out the door. And I think we've achieved it so far pretty well. Our Mama-san Far is very good in keeping the girls on that path. And you know, we continue to hopefully impress everyone that walks in. The decor we've done, we've tried to design something. And as I said to you earlier, there's two guys that's never designed anything in their lives. I think we've done a pretty decent job of doing something different, like the feature wall there with the red that goes up through the roof line, the TVs, the backlit mirrors. All the tables were not handmade, should I say? They're custom-made tables, designed mostly by Paul, and the setup is all done by us as well. So hopefully it's something that people appreciate, but doesn't detract from the fact that we're a bar that's here to cater for the guys and for girls.
And you've got air conditioning with air conditioning.
So we've got two large air conditioning units here. They're actually air curtains up the front. So air curtains are just blower fans that blow air straight down. It's not actually cooled air. They just create a wall of air to entrap the cold air that's already in the bar.
Yes.
Obviously, when the hotter months through April and May, these become pretty critical in trying to cool such a big amount of space. And being a double bar, we've got a lot of space here.
Yeah. The other thing is, how long have you been open now? Is it 4 months?
Approximately 4 months. So my business partner Paul and I, we took over the existing premises mid to late February.
Yeah.
We had it open for about a week or so. Realised that it was not going to be what we wanted it to be, and we always knew that coming in. So we closed it down and spent the next 5 to 6 weeks doing renovations. Reopened late March. And we've been trading since late March as Fire, so to speak. Look, it's been putting the pieces slowly together since that date as well. So now where we've got pretty much completed everything we want to do down here, downstairs especially. Strangely enough, I had a conversation with Paul and he's already thinking about how we can redo the layout again,
really?
which I'm not really too keen on getting going just quite yet, but that's a long-term plan on how we can improve things. And that's something we want to be able to do. It's not just improve our bar, but improve our customer service.
Yeah.
We want customer service to be more of a Western style in how the customers are greeted by our staff. We have, most of the times, we have a full-time server as well, which is a little bit different for the soy. Mm-hmm. We go to that added cost, but we think it benefits the bar a lot and it benefits customers a lot. And when there's a problem, we take it very seriously because we're a small bar and a small family. So we try to problem solve Western style rather than Thai style, shall we say.
Right. And what time are you opening? What time? Was it 3 o'clock?
It was 3 o'clock. We've now recently just changed the opening at 2 o'clock for downstairs. They're for Fire Bar. So it'll be 2 p.m. till 1 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you also have upstairs.
We do.
Now, I believe there's a different opening times for upstairs.
Upstairs, currently, yes. So upstairs is actually opening on Saturday the 16th for the first time in a regular basis. Right. So that'll be Monday.
16th of September.
16th of September, yeah, Saturday. So that will be a Monday to Thursday, 1 p.m. till 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Fridays, we do no daytime.
It finishes at 6 p.m. upstairs.
6 p.m. upstairs. So it's more a daytime.
And then after that, it'll be downstairs.
Upstairs, everything's downstairs,
after that.
We don't open Friday during the daytime up there. We have Fired Up Friday, and I'm sure we'll talk about that a little bit later.
We'll go upstairs and have a look.
And then Saturdays and Sundays again, 1 p.m. till 6 p.m. for upstairs.
Yeah. Great, okay. Well, why don't we go look upstairs?
Yeah. Why don't we get Far to take you up and you can have a look around?
Yeah, we will do. We'll do
Okay,
that now.
great.
Okay, fine.
Hello follow me up there
Okay.
welcome ค่ะ
Okay, let's have a look around. Now, from what I saw personally last week on a pre-opening party, what happens here reminded me very much of a very famous place just off Walking Street, Soy Diamond. You know, that very windy Soy. And also upstairs on another famous place on LK Metro. You know what I'm talking about? And it's opening this Saturday, the 16th of September. And it's opening early, like the traditional Gents Club times of like 1 p.m. For the whole afternoon until about 6. So you guys who like traditional Gents Clubs, you want to come have a look. I was quite surprised when I spent a couple of hours here. And people are coming back, and you don't have to buy tickets straight away. That's only for the special occasions. If it's not a Friday, you can just walk in, same as with any other bar. But come and give it a try, guys. I was amazed. Anyway, enjoy. Okay.
โอเคค่ะ
Here we are now. We're upstairs in Fired Up, the gentleman's club.
Yeah.
Above Fire on Soy 6. So this is the only gentleman's club on Soy 6.
My understanding, yes.
Just to mine as well, yeah. So what time do you open?
So we open 6 days a week at 1 p.m. and we close at 6 p.m. So those 6 days are Monday to Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays.
Right, so you're following the real traditional times for a gents club.
It is.
Because you've got the bar downstairs then, so that can continue after 6. You can then continue downstairs.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah. So basically you have as I showed before, you have some areas where ladies can dance or...
Yeah, we do, yeah. Ladies, obviously, in that tradition of a gentleman's club, it's a bit of dancing, it's
Yes.
the couches, they're more relaxed than, say, downstairs. We've got some wonderful offers that we're going to be giving people. As we say, it's open from Saturday, this Saturday. I think by the time the video comes out, on the 16th, we'll have buy one lady drink and you'll get a free lunch. So we've actually hired our own chef.
Really?
So we're not going to be bringing food in from, say, an outside supplier. We'll be making it ourselves, so to speak, with our own chef. We haven't quite developed our menu yet, but we are obviously going to look along the lines of what's traditionally found in GCs around Pattaya in regards to lasagnas and spaghettis, sausages and mash, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's our first 30 customers each day, and we'll get that free offer. And we're going to have a special offer again on Tuesdays, where it's going to be if you buy 2 lady drinks, that you actually get free house beer and spirit for yourself. Now it's not just one, but that's what you're here for that duration of time.
For the duration of time you have
so if
free
you're here for a
drinks.
couple of hours and you buy a couple of lady drinks over that time, or if you buy them in that first half hour and you're here for 2 hours,
drink free.
you'll drink free.
Really, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing, but you know, we want to be able to offer something that's going to attract people to come into the bar. You know, we're a new bar in Fired Up in the GC component. We've only recently just finished this upstairs portion in the renovation about 4 to 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to throw something out there that we hope customers really want to come and take advantage of and experience it and come back again and again and again, hopefully not on Tuesday every time, but again and again and again during the week to experience what they've had on that Tuesday.
So tell me, who thought of the name Fired Up? Because that's quite, like, I'm all fired up, you know, to go there. So
and it's a kind of play on words. We've got fire downstairs and fired up upstairs, so you're coming upstairs. Look, I believe I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Paul came up with it. I'm pretty sure Paul claims to have come up with it, and he's probably right in that regard. I don't remember saying it, it must have been him who came up with Fired Up. And I think it's a great name for a gentleman's club, for an upstairs venue from a downstairs fire.
Yeah, it's a great name. And lady drinks here are 170.
170, a little bit different from downstairs. Reason behind that is the compensation that the ladies earn, their salaries,
Of
are a little
course.
bit different for upstairs than they are for downstairs. So we have a little bit discrepancy in that. Currently, with our beer prices, though, they are sitting at the exact same price as downstairs. But
Yeah.
we will possibly move that a little bit in the very near future, but it won't be much.
Right. Now, so what sort of audience are you aiming for? Well, clientele rather.
Oh,
are you
look,
aiming
people
for?
that sort of want something a little bit more discreet.
Yes.
They don't want to be sitting inside, a beer bar on Soy 6 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There's a lot of sneaky cameras that walk around this place, and some people don't like to be seen as well as that. But also, look, it's more air conditioned because it's a closed bar, so it's cooler as well. Guys that traditionally like gentlemen's clubs but don't want to travel all the way out to John TM or Bangkok 8 or something like that. They love Soy 6, they want to come to Soy 6. But they want to find maybe a different kind of venue on Soy 6. Some of these guys want to start early. 1 o'clock is an early start, I think,
Yes.
for a lot of people.
Yes, it
but
is.
there are a lot of people on holidays who, they come here, they want to have a good time, and they want to start early in the afternoon. So it's for those kind of guys as well, and people that are looking for pretty good value in a venue, I think, too.
And discreet
Discreet is
and
true.
private,
Yeah.
which
What
is
happens
very much
behind
so.
those closed doors stays behind those closed doors,
Or those curtains.
or those curtains. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. So, you also said you were going to do on a Friday.
Yep.
If you tell me a little bit about what you were thinking of on a Friday.
So we started originally when we first opened upstairs. It was Fired Up Fridays, and that's what we call it. It's a once a week event, and we've now into our 4th Friday coming up that we do. So it's a ticketed event. So we sell 10 tickets only to 10 gents, and we have upstairs at that time 10 girls. And it runs
Okay.
for 3 hours from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m.
Right.
You pay 900 baht for a ticket, and you get 900 baht worth of drink vouchers to give away to ladies.
Okay.
So that's a lady drink and a free rack of shots.
Okay.
So you're literally covering those lady drinks with your ticket price.
Yes.
Then on top of that,
Yeah.
you drink for free.
Wow.
So that is all
Wow.
beers and all house spirits.
And does that have to be an organised group of 10 guys,
No.
or can it be sort of random 10 people? who
What
don't
we
know each
found,
other?
probably the biggest group we found is maybe a couple guys have come in together. We did a bit of a party for a bunch of friends as a test, a beta test, so to speak, to see how it would work. We've had that one party, but pretty much it's guys or 2 guys or 1 guy or that kind of thing. I think it's been incredibly successful. We've sold out every week. This Friday's event, we actually sold out on the previous Sunday, so tickets
Really?
go fast.
Really?
We've had one gentleman who's now come 3 Fridays in a row because he enjoys himself so much.
Yes,
And look, it's a great concept. It's nowhere else is doing this kind of thing. People might think we're a little bit crazy to be giving away 3 hours worth of house beers and spirits, but it flows on in the fact that guys want to have some fun, the girls want to have some fun. Once those drinks start flowing, the party really starts flowing,
course
and it's
it
for
does.
people that want to, kind of do something different. It's 3 hours on a Friday night.
That's exactly why all the mama sons give drinks away at
Yep.
the beginning of the night with girls.
Yep.
Same reason,
Yep.
to get everyone loosened
A
up.
little bit more happy,
Yeah.
shall we say? Coming
Yes,
to work
that's
every
right.
day at a bar can be a little bit of a drudgery, I'm sure. If you work in it, serving drinks, so to speak, with the girls. So having those drinks, getting them a little bit more relaxed, and look, the guys we find as well. We get a real mix. You find some guys get into it straight away. And they're really into have a good time. Other guys take a little bit of time to warm up.
Of course it does.
And you get
Well,
that.
ones who are less experienced.
Yes, yeah, and experience, and there's all types of personalities that come holidaying here. There's, shy and introverted as well as outgoing kind of guys. So they can sit back on a couch, they can relax, they can watch a girl have a bit of a dance, and they can, hopefully choose a girl that wants to be chosen as well with them, and
Yes.
that interaction starts, and before you know it, you're having a great time in a very closed and private environment.
Yes.
Obviously, absolutely no cameras allowed in this
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we close those doors, and we don't really report on what else happens except a great time. Yeah.
Excellent. And so, if someone wanted to join that group on a Friday,
Yep.
they would have to just come here and buy a ticket.
Yep, just come to Firebar downstairs. We pretty much put the tickets on sale for the following weeks well in advance. So
Yeah.
they sit with our cashier, and you just buy a party ticket. You'll get your ticket to bring back on the Friday, and you trade that in for the 2 vouchers. And at 7 p.m, the fun begins.
Very good. And another idea you had for this upstairs gents club was the if someone was having a big birthday party, wanted to have a really, like what you call it, the ultimate personal party.
Yeah. So that's the beauty of the moment of only having opening hours at 1 till 6 p.m. on those 6 days a week. It gives us the opportunity to look at being able to cater to someone that wants to do something really big.
Yeah.
As you say, that ultimate party.
Yeah.
Whether it's, you know, one guy and a bunch of girls partying upstairs, whether it's a group of guys, whether it's a bucks party
for a birthday.
Yep. A birthday, a bucks, that kind of thing. Yeah. If you hear, you can pretty much hire out a complete venue for a fraction of the price it's going to cost you anywhere else. We can cater packages to guys. We can cater food. You have your own cashier. You have your own server. You can hand pick out from our ladies downstairs which ones you would like to be in your party upstairs.
Right.
You know, kind of thing. It's all can be totally catered to what that person wants, and it can start from a 3 or a 4 hour package.
Yeah.
You know, the pricing will depend on what kind of food you want to do, how many girls you'd like to do, what kind of alcohol you'd like to do. But it's pretty much the sky's the limit, and you know, you can go from a really great party at a low budget to an extravaganza, and
it's tailor-made to whatever you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have that ability to do that.
You have a budget, and you say, I want this. This is the budget.
Yep.
It's obviously going to be over like 20,000 or something. It's going to be over that. But once you establish a budget, you can then say, well, you can have this drink, this food, and so on and so on.
And if you think about it, 20,000, we're talking baht here. You convert that back in your mind to pounds or dollars, US dollars or Australian dollars or the euro. It's for a private party with girls and entertainment, food and drinks. It's pretty good value. Yeah, we think so.
Not for your birthday. Say your special birthday, or something.
40th, 50th, 30th,
whatever.
You know, kind of thing. 31st even.
Why not? Okay, so that's the main things that you're going to be doing up here.
Yep.
And downstairs we've already covered.
Yep.
So I'll show people where it is, because we had a little walk around at the beginning. I'll put a GPS location, but people know where Soy 6 is anyway, as a rule. So is there anything else you'd like to tell people? Anything else on top of what we've covered already?
Well, look, I think the main messages we want people to know about is we're a new bar. You know, we like to think we're punching above our weight, so to speak, in the lineup that we have, in the girls that we have working for us. We have a wonderful group of ladies who are all, to my eye, very beautiful.
Yeah.
We get that comment a lot from a lot of people about how beautiful our ladies are.
Yeah.
The fact that we're a little bit different, we're not a single unit that's pretty much looks like the single unit next door to it, that looks like the single unit next door to that.
Yeah.
We've tried to design and decorate, so to speak, our bars, our downstairs and upstairs, with what we would like to see if we were a customer. And you know, Paul and I have spent a lot of time in Pattaya before we decided to do this kind of thing. So we have that experience that we've tried to transfer over. And you know, Paul is very adamant that we want to give world-class service, you know, to customers that come here. And you know, Soy 6 has had that reputation in the past of not quite delivering in that regard, but delivering on other areas.
Yes.
And we would like to try to bring both of those areas together, and
why
consumers and our customers to have an absolutely awesome time when they come here.
Yeah, why not? That would be great. Yeah. Very good. Okie dokie. Well, I wish you every success.
Thank you.
And thanks for doing the video. I think people will enjoy it. I'm sure you'll have a lot of people coming.
We hope so. Yeah. Welcome. They come in. They say hello. Say hello to me. Say hello to Simon, the manager. Say hello to Paul if he's here as well. Just have a chat. We're open. We're very open and honest guys. We love to take guys upstairs and show them a tour of upstairs when we're not open.
Yes.
But also, it's just a fact we want everyone to feel very welcome when they come to our bar.
Great. Okay, Matt. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Daz.
And we'll leave it at that.
Great.
I'll see you on the next video, guys. So what do you think, guys? Worth a visit, don't you think? Both upstairs and downstairs, both of them. And also, guys, don't forget, have a look at the Uncut Soy 6 videos on Patreon. And please subscribe and like and share and ring the bell. And thank you for watching. I shall see you on the next video.